Hello and welcome. Today is November 8th, 2021, and I'm here to do our daily check-ins. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so let me go ahead and clear out my space. With some scissors. Sorry. Man, it's been a rough weekend, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That extra hour got to me. It felt like forever. I was like, wow, when is this day gonna be done with, right? And guys, okay, if you haven't noticed, I put some new feather wands on my website. This one is really unique because, as you can see, it has a twin crystal here in the center. And so, yeah, this is a really beautiful piece that I had created yesterday. So if you guys are interested in this, okay, it's a one of a kind, and you can check it out on my website. Also, don't forget we have a full moon that's coming up, and I believe it's the full moon in Taurus. And so, if you haven't already, go ahead and check it out. I have two different moon boxes. Everything that you need to do your full or new moon rituals is in this box, and you can get the smoke version or the smokeless version. Okay, so go ahead and check it out. Also, if you're a member, right? If you're a member, you get $10 off the box. So if you become a member, you have to scroll down the community feed and you'll see the coupon. Also, for this month, there's a specific coupon for all of my lovely followers, okay, who are a member of this channel. You get 5% off on any booking. Okay, so if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can get a 5% discount on your reading this month. So there's a bunch of savings that you can already have if you just look. Okay, it's just saying. Also, guys, I also have my sprays here. The Synergy, this is the chakra balance and clearing, and also Moonbeam, which is really good, like a aftercare for the full moon or new moon. Okay, this is after you take your spiritual bath and you want to, you know, make the spiritual bath last a little bit longer. That's what the moonbeam is for. Also, it really makes you feel clear of any kind of negative energies, very much like my smudge spray, which is this thing right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, this. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the channeling. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the current overall energy of our divine masculines and our divine feminines, and what are their energies towards each other? What is the current overall energy, please, Spirit, of divine masculine, divine feminine, and what is their energy towards each other? What is the connective energy between masculine and feminine energies? Thank you. Dang, we have winter. Now, here in the United States, we're in the fall months, okay? Winter doesn't really start, I believe, until like January, right? I mean, to me, winter is like December, but I believe it officially starts in January. Winter is near, so I really feel like masculine overall is thinking about the winter, okay? And they have their free will to choose. So what I'm getting is that in the coming months, okay, between now and possibly up until March, okay, masculine has the free will to make a change, to choose whatever path that they want to take. And then we have summer. Very interesting. So guys, okay, what Spirit is telling me that listen up. This is a timing reading. Okay, this is a channeled reading for timing that is going on in this collective experience. That's what I'm feeling. Now, I feel like now masculines has realized that they are worthy of their highest potential. So I really feel like these masculines are coming to realization that now's the time to really make a decision. What is it that they want in the coming months? And I feel like it's between now and winter, but also by the summer, they're actually going to stand up for themselves. Okay, that's what it feels like. Now with the feminines, we have divine feminine. So feminines, you're actually standing in your true power over here. So you're in the energy of receptivity. You're becoming more feminine in nature. Okay, so instead of giving, I feel like it's a time to receive. And I feel like you're receiving the call from this divine masculine. Maybe it's a coming home from this masculine towards their feminine energy. But it's going to take like a timing between now until the summer. Okay, now for my Aussies down under, okay, this means this is around the corner for you. Maybe it has been in the winter where your divine masculine had their free will to choose what is their next steps, and now here comes summer. So for my people that are down in a different hemisphere where you're experiencing the summer months that is coming, then listen up, okay? This could be around the corner for you. Also, we have a mask in reverse for the feminines. So what I'm seeing here is that feminines, you're taking down your mask. You're no longer hiding your truth. I feel like you want to expose yourself. You want to be authentic. And also, we have here about a compromise. So you feel that masculines will never compromise with the divine feminines. And I really feel like overall feminines, you're accepting what is. Now I feel like this is the present moment, okay, where both divine masculines and feminines, I feel that you guys are in separation, okay, and I feel like feminines, you have come to terms that you should be in the energy of receptivity. You're looking for your divine counterpart. Now, in order to find a true divine counterpart, you have to find it within yourself before you can manifest this in the physical. Okay, so I feel like you're working on you and you're working on being authentic. And what I'm seeing here is that you don't really feel like masculine is stepping up to the plate to meet you halfway. Okay, I feel like this could take time, but maybe you're not seeing this. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it like that. But let's go ahead and see. You know what, let me go ahead and do a connective energy. So for both masculines and feminines, both you guys are really working on the material world. So I really feel like finances is a factor between both masculine and feminines. Also, it's a time to refocus. I really feel like this is a focus on your path. You know, you should be focused more on yourself and not on other people. If your situation is not stable, especially in the material sense, it's time to really reevaluate where you're at before you can move forward, right? I feel like both masculines and feminines are both feeling this in the 3D. One final message, please, Spirit. There's 2. So I have a feeling that perhaps either masculines or feminines, you guys are in regret that you guys aren't guided to be together right now. So again, you know, I really feel like this collective, you guys are in separation. It may take a little bit longer between masculine and feminines could actually be together in the physical sense. Okay. And I really feel like it's because in the present moment, you guys are in separation because of whatever that is going on in your material life. That is what it looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. You know, I saw here vibrations. It actually came up in reverse, and I see here bound. And look, we have here fall and the scales. Let me go ahead and take this, okay, because it's painting a picture for what's to come. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a story here. Wow. Let me go ahead and go with this. I'm trying to figure out what is the best way. So I see here both masculines and feminines, you guys are not vibrating on the same frequency. Normally when twin souls get together, you guys are vibrating on the same frequency. I feel like the frequency is way off. Okay, you guys are not in alignment. Okay, and I see this. Why? Because there is a bound energy. So I definitely feel like there's karmic energy that is either around masculines or feminines, and this is in regards to the material world. Okay, so things that are keeping them stuck for financial reasons, okay, is the number one factor that I'm actually picking up in this situation. Also, we have fall. Okay, we're actually in the fall months here in the United States. Now we're getting out of the fall season, going into winter. Okay, winter is here. Sorry guys. Winter is coming. Anyways, next. So you know, what I'm getting here is that things are not balanced. And I really feel like both masculines and feminines are not marrying each other. I really feel like, okay, there has to be like another situation. And I really feel this is more so divine masculine. Now, for some of my feminines, I really feel like you actually need to learn a lesson also. So I feel for this collective, you guys are divinely guided to be in separation still. Okay, because I definitely feel like masculines have not completed their karmic lesson yet. And for the feminines, you've done enough in your soul growth, in your expansion. And if masculines aren't showing up, I really feel like for, you know, a handful of my feminines, you're going to attract like a karmic or soul connection. Okay. Now, like I said in previous readings, not all karmics are bad. Okay, some of them are good experiences. Just because it's karma doesn't mean it's always bad. Okay, guys, karma is either good karma or bad karma. Karma is action based off an event that had taken place in a previous time, and karma accumulates. So it depends, how many points, I call it points, right? Good points, good karma points, or bad karma points have you accumulated to receive a certain type of karma in the future. Okay, but you have to just keep living in the present moment. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that both counterparts can't really think about each other right now. It's possible because both you guys have big dreams, and it could be with the karmic. Okay, so I really feel that this is a masculine energy. Maybe they have big dreams, you know, to either work on the situation with the karmic, or maybe big dreams to release a karmic. Honestly, this masculine is staying stuck to a karmic situation for financial reasons or material reasons. Okay, they must be dreaming. I don't know what they're dreaming. It could go either way. Either dreaming that things would get better with the karmic, or dreaming that, you know, maybe they're living in a fictitious relationship and they're dreaming of releasing the karmic so they can be with their feminine. Okay, everyone's situation is different, but I really feel like now is a time for masculine energy to reinvent themselves, and also with you, feminine, to really get out of solitude. Now, I really feel like these are for my feminines who actually been single. Okay, it's time for you to put yourself out there. And I see that there is a feeling of nostalgia between masculine and feminine energy. Both you guys are feeling this dreamy nature. Now, I feel like the interpretation for this nostalgia is different for everyone. Okay, both you guys are feeling each other in the fifth dimension. I don't care what is going on in the 3D, but you guys are still connecting with each other in the fifth dimension, even though in the reality of how things are playing out could be different, right? Because I really feel like for the masculines, you guys are like still living in a karmic situation, okay? Because of materialism, and feminines, you're working on your material growth, your abundance, okay? But I feel like if you're single, you're looking for something fresh, because I definitely see that. Now, the alternative here is that subconsciously, I feel like both masculines and feminines, you guys know that both you guys want a fresh new start. Whether or not masculine is knowing this in a subconscious level, okay? Because their conscious experience is wanting them to work on their dreams. Now, I see that I don't care if masculines is not confessing this or not, but they want to get out of separation with their feminine. And the thing that's holding them back is family. And they feel like they could be losing their soul tribe. Honestly, this is what I'm feeling. Masculine is with a tribe of people, but it's not their soul tribe. They're just with the family. Do they feel like a family? No. It just feels like it's something that they feel obligated to do. Okay? Or something that they've programmed themselves, you know, that this is their family. It doesn't feel like home. It doesn't feel like family. And that's why the masculine's coming in as a distorted masculine. So masculines, they're not like pushing things forward, you know. That's what I'm getting. Is masculine giving into the situation? No. I feel like they're taking it up the derriere, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. Why? You know, I feel like they're trying to get out of numbing themselves. And as I'm talking about this, okay, I have the lawnmower people outside that is interfering in this. Let me close the window. Just saying. Because we're at the crossroads. And masculine is trying to get themselves from being stuck, from destroying everything that they've built. Why? It's because they're inner child. So I really feel like this masculine collective, this could be you also, feminines, take it as it resonates, but I'm feeling like this is more of a masculine energy. You know, the reasons why they're choosing to stay stuck in these family relationships, or attracting this type of karmic relationship with a karmic and a family, you know, take it as it resonates. It's because of their upbringing. Do you see how homely that little girl looks? Now, does that look like a beautiful childhood? It looks dark. And I don't feel like this little girl had a very joyous childhood. Okay, now you know, take it as a resonates. It could be a girl, it could be a boy. Okay, whoever your counterpart is, your divine masculine. Now this could also be for the feminine energy. But I really feel like if this is a masculine and they're reflecting on their inner child about what they didn't have as a child. And now that they're an adult, okay, they have children. Okay, and so I feel like this masculine is forcing themselves to stay stuck in a karmic relationship because of how their childhood upbringing was. But they're doing this or playing it out with a karmic, not with their divine feminine. Now, I feel like they're replaying a situation, even though that, they want to do what's right or what's best for the children. But is it really for the highest and greatest good of the children? Or is it the masculine's inner child that needs healing? Because, I feel like these masculines are tunnel vision into like their childhood. They're only thinking about their childhood. They're not really, obviously they're thinking about their kids too, but they're only focused on their own personal experiences. But have they really looked at it from their children's eyes? How are they viewing seeing this masculine staying stuck in a karmic relationship and seeing that they're not happy? So what are they teaching the children? To stay stuck in a loveless relationship regardless? For the visage of what a happy family should look like? Or are they a repeat offender, choosing karmic relationship after karmic relationship, like being remarried several times for the wrong reasons? It's because this masculine did not work on their inner child to begin with. Their traumas, their childhood traumas. And they feel like the victim. Again, masculine energy, they're not thinking about, I don't know, they're only thinking about themselves, regardless if they say that they're thinking about their kids. When really they're the wounded little girl, little boy. Or from past experiences, past relationships, of how relationships didn't work with a person they fell in love with. And I feel like they're repeating the same experiences over and over again, especially if they've remarried several times. Or like, let's say they chose like a certain type of relationship that they feel is their soulmate. That's why in the twin flame connection, the twin flame triggers divine counterparts, because it's something that they're not used to. And they don't want to face their fears, their shadows, or things that they feel insecure about. But, they choose continually karmic partners because of their security. They feel like it's okay. It's their comfort zone. So I feel like between now until the summer months, this masculine is going to face their fears and they're going to overcome it. Okay, they're having a hard time of changing because of a commitment. I feel like for some of these masculines, they're stuck in a commitment and now they're questioning what are they committed to? Is it their ego again? Did they choose to stay stuck in a relationship for false reasons, So masculine here, so they're looking for forgiveness of self, forgiveness coming from their feminine energy. Maybe forgiveness with the karmic. Why? Because they've awakened. I really feel like for my collective, if you've been following me or you're new to my channel, welcome. If you fall into this category, I feel like between now and to the summer months, this divine masculine is going through a major awakening. Okay, they're shocked. I feel like this is like a tower moment with death mixed in. Like this is like very tumultuous, an eye-opening experience. Something that this masculine hasn't really seen before in the past. And it took them a while to open their eyes to see this. Here comes the lawnmower man in my corner. So I really feel like this masculine wants to make an offer. Okay, I feel like what they're offering is that, they didn't learn the lessons from the past and they feel abandoned. I feel like they come to terms with that. Again, we're going back to the inner child. This masculine realizes that they had some kind of trauma that they were dealing with because at the time they were unawakened. And for some, they didn't really grow into the situation. This happened possibly since last spring. From last year in the spring months, okay, especially if you're here in the United States, okay, make it follow the timing if you're in a different part of the world. But what I'm feeling is that things didn't grow for some time because this masculine was unawakened. And they weren't feeling very good about creating something new so that they can go in a new direction. Why? Because they were stuck in their ways. They were possibly relying on their ego. And they realized that they need to get out of a soulmate connection, a soulmate relationship. They received the call. They don't feel they're being admired by the soulmate. I really feel like if this masculine chose a soul partner, a soulmate, it was great for a hot minute, but then all of the glitter like fell to the floor, and then they saw the true colors of the karmic. Where the feminine energy was always, shining that bright light for the masculine energy, always puffing up the masculine's ego. What about the karmic? The karmic was possibly dry. The glitter was gone after, a hot minute. And then what? Masculine is stuck in a karmic relationship. All because of what? Because of their childhood upbringing. Because I feel that whatever this masculine went through in their past life, they keep choosing the same thing over and over because that's what they think is love. And whatever love that was, it was very temporary. It was superficial. Okay. And it felt like it hit home. But what this masculine didn't realize was that they're repeating the same cycle over and over, and that's why they keep choosing these karmics, the same types of karmics over and over, different face, doesn't matter, but always pushing the feminine away because the feminine was there to help push the masculine to really, work on their higher self. Masculines, they didn't want to do that. They wanted the easy. They wanted something easy. And they were running away from their truth. That's what I'm feeling, guys. Wow, that was really deep. I saw it. And that's why the answer is no. They need to heal about this devotion to this twin flame journey, this twin flame connection that they have. Their candle is still lit, but it's going to take time. That's why I really feel like there's no communication. Because why? They're ascending right now. There's a reason. There's a reason why masculines and feminines are in separation. Spirit is saying no. It's time to take action to do the shadow work. What did I say? That's why, guys, I've been hearing this a lot from divine feminines. What can I do to help my divine masculine to really heal and be on the path towards ascension and awakening? The truth is, feminines, let them go with the karmic. That's the karmic's job, not yours. You already showed your energy towards the masculines. If the masculines were not accepting of you, it wasn't the right time. They were unawakened. That means that they're vibrating on a low frequency, very similar to a karmic energy. And I'm not saying that all karmics are bad, okay, but for the most part, karmics are unawakened also because they're hurt people too. So obviously, this masculine's childhood upbringing was very similar to a karmic's energy. Both of them got together for very similar reasons. Very much feminines, okay, you may be attracted towards, other people also. You keep attracting towards the same situation. It's possibly because you need to learn from a karmic lesson. Have you really learned the lesson? That is the true test. That's why you stay sovereign. You don't, after you break up with someone, you don't go back out there and put yourself out there unless you really did the work and really healed yourself. And sometimes, it takes time, guys. For my younger people, okay, obviously you're going to put yourself out there really quickly, but I'm talking about my veterans. The mature ones who been there and done that. And this ain't their first rodeo. For my mature, sophisticated ones, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. You don't want to put yourself out there because you've already been there and done that and you're tired of the old song and dance, okay? You're tired of the ones that are not grown, who still act like a child, okay? That's why the inner child needs to be worked on. Okay, this is a very collective energy that I'm picking up for divine masculines. and I feel like, you know, Spirit wanted me to talk about this. And we're 30 minutes into this challenge, guys, with this deck. I already had a bunch of decks lined out. So let me go ahead and get straight into the tarot. So Spirit, and my nose has been itching throughout this whole freaking reading. I don't know what. I'll just leave it like that. So Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the energy of divine masculine towards their feminine? What is the collective energy of this masculine towards the feminine? And if the karmic energy wants to show through, please reveal karmic energy, because divine feminines would like to know. How does masculine currently think? How do they feel? What is it that they want? What do they want to do about this situation? What is the challenge and what is the outcome? Thank you, Spirit. Look at this, guys, okay? So we have here the Star. Now, I really feel like this masculine is wishing on you know, how things would work with the feminine, or hoping that feminine is still wanting to be with the masculine. There's still hope. Masculine is really hopeful for this feminine. And I see here the Knight of Pentacles. They're hoping that they either can free themselves from a karmic situation, or they're hoping that feminines, you know, you're continuing to do your mission work and staying sovereign and really working on yourself. But I really feel like this masculine is truly deciding to work on themselves. Now, in the beginning of the channeling, I saw that masculine between the fall until the summer, okay, which is a half a year. Masculine is going through a major change and transformation. I feel that if this masculine is in a relationship, they're actually freeing themselves from a karmic, okay? So I definitely am seeing that. Also, I feel that masculines, they're holding back their feelings. You know, they feel like they can't really open up towards the feminines with their heart. I feel that, you know, maybe they don't have much to offer. Maybe there was a situationship of the past. Perhaps masculine is still working on their inner child, okay? So everyone's situation is different. And I see that they're slowly but surely working on releasing their past experiences, and I feel like they want to come forward towards the feminine. I feel like for some, they're actually moving. They're moving towards closer towards you, feminine. And for some, I'm gonna have to put it out there, some of these masculines are thinking about moving away from the feminine. But I feel like these are for a few of the people that are in my collective. I feel like there was an opportunity, and this feels like a job offer, where masculine is being guided to take a job. And perhaps if you guys are in separation, it brings you guys closer towards one another. If not, I feel like masculine is choosing to move. Okay, I definitely have a sense of that. Yeah, I see that they're actually making plans and they're moving forward. And they've been watching you, feminine. Okay, I feel like they're making plans. This is what it feels like. Now, emotionally, they're really stuck on not really expressing how they're feeling. I feel like it's because their ego. They want to get out of their head. I feel like this is what it feels like, guys. Divine masculine, they chose a karmic partner over their divine feminine, and they really want to come back and make a peace offering towards their feminine. Okay, and they're trying to get out of their head about it. They're stressed about it. They know what they have done is going to take a mature divine masculine to step up to the plate and say, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, they're going through, what did I say earlier? It feels like masculines are going through like a transformation, death, a tower moment, things like that. There's a rebirth. You know, this is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Yeah, masculine knows that they have to put an end towards something, because they can't have something new until they put closure towards a past situation. Exactly, towards a karmic. I feel like because in the 3D physical, both masculines and feminines are thinking about the material world. Okay, so they're bound to a karmic right now. Okay, masculines know they have to put some kind of closure towards this karmic situation, because this karmic is codependent on the masculine energy. And that's for some, that's not for everyone. Now, if your person is not in another commitment with someone, there could be a past baby's mama where, you know, your person has to tend to, okay? And so that could be a part of the reasons for the attachment that they have towards a past situation. The other thing I'm also picking up on is that this masculine knows they have to put some work onto themselves. Nobody said the journey was easy. But once you really worked on yourself, it's a blessing. It was really hard to deal with, but you learned a lot and you feel liberated. You feel free spiritually. And if this masculine had two choices to choose from, I feel like they had to choose the easier path, which I feel like is the karmic. Because they're not happy. They really can't see how they can get out of a situation. This is 3D now. Masculine is thinking 3D. Oh, I chose to be with the karmic. I can't leave the karmic just yet. But this masculine really wants to come through and communicate to their feminine. But they don't have it in them yet, guys. Okay? It's going to take now until, I would say, 6 months. 6 to 8 months. Because they're going through a dark night of the soul. Okay, they're going through some really tricky situations, dealing with their emotions, how they feel. They've been keeping this a secret. How come masculine is emotionally repressed when it comes to the feminine? We saw the Page of Cups. We saw the King of Cups in reverse when it comes to the feminine energy. Masculine is definitely blocked up in their heart. They don't want to express how they're feeling. I feel like masculine is closed off. They're accepting their situation right now, for whatever personal reasons that they have. But I feel like it's because they were hurt before in the past, and that's what they chose, regardless if this masculine realizes this or not. And because of children. Multiple reasons, right, guys? Masculines are thinking, okay, they want to offer something towards the feminine. This could be like a text message. This is a messenger, okay? Masculines want to give the feminines a message that they're not happy. Now, for some, this is the 5D communication, right? Because I saw it as a connective energy. Masculines, they're connecting with their feminines, and feminines, you're possibly feeling this. Okay, that masculines, they're not happy, but what can you do? All you can do is send them love and light, right? And masculines, they could be drinking and they're feeling very passionate. They really want to approach you. They're feeling it. Look, with their intuition, they're connecting with you spiritually, telepathically, mind to mind. Look, the Tower came out, that they can't let you go, feminine. Tower in reverse. Yeah, they can't let this go. They keep thinking about it. How much time, you know, I feel like the separation is really growing stronger. That's why separation is necessary between divine masculine and feminine. You don't get this if there's no separation. You feel like there's no loss. There's definitely a feeling of loss. Because masculines, they're not feeling valued by being with the karmic. The only thing that they feel valued for is their pocket. You know, and also how expensive it is, you know, to really keep this vision going with the karmic. That's their 3D reality, guys. Feminines, you're just working on your abundance. You're working on yourself, your sovereignty. You know, still dealing with, you know, having masculine up in your head. Look at this. Again, Knight of Cups in reverse. Masculines now, they could be, you know, they could be watching you, feminine. They're not happy. They're a little bit moody. Okay, maybe they're jealous. Maybe they see that, you know, you're doing fine being single. You know, while masculine is stuck in a karmic relationship and they act like they don't care or act like they don't love you. Yes, they do. But their pride and ego is in the way. Why? Because they chose a karmic situation and they're having to deal with it. They're not happy dealing with the karmic. And I feel like, you know, if they're putting out fake pictures online, it's a fake, guys. It's for show. Don't feed into it. Masculine feels like, you know what? It's time to let this thing go. The past is in the past. And they're putting an end towards a karmic situation, especially if there's a family here involved with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not happy with this investment. Okay, they receive clarity and truth with the Ace of Swords. That they're no longer defending themselves or defending the connection. And why are they defensive? Things aren't really growing. You know, if they planted a seed, nothing's growing. They're losing pentacles. And they're very passionate towards you. I'm sorry, guys. My nose is itchy, you know. I don't know. Maybe masculine's thinking about me. Hell, I don't know. I was channeling his energy. I don't see it. I think he blocked me out. But I'm seeing this, so I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. You know, that's what I'm saying. They really see that you're very beautiful. You're thriving. You know, people, they look towards you, feminine. But they're not talking to you. Again, this is their pride and ego in the way. And they want to get out of their head. Because justice needs to be served. Because they know that they need to restore balance. They're in separation, but they keep thinking about you. And they want to come back. That's what I have. Now I see here the Two of Cups. Okay, it's in reverse. Also, I see here the Four of Cups in reverse with the World and a Devil. Okay, masculines, they know that they need to work on themselves. This is self-love and self-care. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me put this down a little bit, right? So masculines here, okay, they know that they need to work on partnerships. Okay, their partnership isn't working with the karmic, and they feel like it's a missed opportunity. Too much time has passed, you know, dealing with the feminine. They really want to end the cycle, okay, of being attached to a karmic. That's what I'm saying. Also, you know, it's this obsession or this attachment that they have with you, feminine. I feel like they want to put closure towards the situation so they can move forward. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And masculines, okay, with the Seven of Cups, okay, they're thinking. In the heart, we have the Magician. Now, this masculine knows that they're being manipulative. Okay, they're not being authentic right now. This is in their heart. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And look, we have here Three of Wands. It came in the upright position. So masculine here, they're looking towards the future. They realize that they've been really cold. Okay, they could, again, manipulation. There's a lot of manipulation here. You know, that's why you guys are not in alignment to have a reunion. Also, we have here Two of Pentacles. They feel like they're juggling. You know, this masculine is trying to balance themselves for reunion. What feels like home? What feels like stability? What feels like a marriage? Maybe they're trying to balance out their marriage. Like I said, they're stuck. If your person is married, they're stuck. They stuck. How can they get out? They're not happy. I'm gonna put it out there, guys. This masculine, they're not happy. Okay? They're not happy with the karmic. And that's what I'm seeing. That's why masculines, they can't go towards you. You know, maybe they're acting like an asshole towards you and you don't know why, you know, but hey, it's their inner child. You know, they're portraying a certain way, like they're uninterested in their feminine, but really they are. But because they chose a path with the karmic, they're putting up a charade. You know, I really feel like this masculine really wants to be with you, feminines, but it might take 3 months. They're holding back. Why? Okay, let's say we have holidays coming up, guys, right? You know, and I know that Christmas is a holiday that most people celebrate. And for my Indian people, you guys celebrated Diwali. Okay, that happened last week, right? And Diwali lasts for a while. It's a festival of light. So imagine all of my Indian people, okay, until like all the other ones who celebrate Christmas and New Year's. It's gonna be 3 months, okay, for this crap energy. I'm gonna have to put it out there now for some of my collective. If you are in contact or communication with your person, it's gonna be rocky. It's not gonna be smooth. You know, I hope I can challenge something different in the coming month, but right now there's a lot of transitions. You know, a lot of planets went forward. There's a lot of realizations. Masculines need to figure out what it is that they want. Feminines, you too, you're tired of the bullshit. You're tired of being an option. Okay, you know, especially if this masculine thinks that the feminine's gonna keep waiting on their ass forever. Hell no. Feminines, you're tired too. You know, you want a life partner. You know, you've been working on yourself. You've been sovereign. You know, you deserve love. You don't deserve, you know, someone who keeps their feelings, you know, suppressed and doesn't want to express, you know, how they really feel or really truly be authentic. And I really feel like for this collective, both you guys want to get out of the separation. For some, it's been 5 years. But you guys are not balanced. This is my twin flame card, as you know. And it came up in reverse, which means both masculines and feminines, they don't have patience to work on this. And I know, guys, for some, you're like, well, how about a decade? For some of my people, it's been sometime this year where you've been in separation. All right, for others, it's been years. And there's a feeling of loss. There's grieving. Why? Because somebody here has a third party situation. There's love, you know, to explore between masculine and feminine. But you know what? This is the card that came out. This is the very first card that came out. Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody needs to get out of a relationship before you guys can get together. Point blank period. Because if you guys are in a 3D reality, and in the reality somebody's in a relationship, how could you have a partnership if the person is committed to someone else? That's the reality. And if masculine's not ready to express their truth about how they feel, because I don't see it, at least not in today's channeling. I see it in the future though. Masculine wants reunion. You know, and I feel like for some, this masculine is wanting to work things out with the karmic, but it's fake. It's like they're living a lie. They're like faking it a little bit longer because they put themselves in that position. So when are they going to be authentic? When are they going to be truth? It starts with the karmic. And the underlying energy, the subconscious energy, is really because of the feminine. It all started with the divine feminine, because masculines, they weren't very authentic when they left the situation with their divine feminine, when that was the one that mattered the most, because there was a true love connection there. But masculines, they didn't see it. They were unawakened towards what a divine spiritual love was, and they settled for a 3D materialistic temporary relationship that they thought was love, but it was possibly lust. Maybe it was temporary satisfaction. They went with something that was easy, guys. Okay, it felt like it in the very beginning, but later when the dust settled, it wasn't all what it was cracked out to be. It was gold flakes, guys. Okay, glitter. And the real gold bar was there all along. It just had to be polished. I don't know if masculine wanted to polish anything, you know, because they wanted glitter. So let me go ahead and see. What is masculine's love language towards the feminine? Masculines, they want to give you something sweet. If you guys were ever together. Let's say this was a past energy between you two. Maybe you guys shared ice cream. Maybe you guys used to talk about what's your favorite ice cream, and you guys used to share ice cream when you guys went out for like a ice cream date, or you know, maybe ice cream was a thing between you and two. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, or maybe they're a sweetheart. Maybe they always did something sweet towards you. Okay, you know, take it as it resonates. You know, for some, they want to play games. Maybe it's a board game, okay? Maybe it's a video game. And we have good night text, okay? I really feel like this masculine, if they are into you, okay, they're going to send you good night text. Maybe this was a thing of the past. They used to send you good night text. And what? Barbecues. Maybe you have a thing for barbecue. Maybe it was finger looking good, okay? The secret's in the sauce. Sorry, guys. You know, maybe it's time for a barbecue. You know, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else. Spirit, what messages want to come through for this collective? What does the viewer need to know? For my viewer who's watching this is your guidance. You know, emotions are running high with the supermoon. I feel like it's on both sides. And also, your dreams need a practical plan. Wow, guys. Full moon in Taurus. We're going to have a full moon in Taurus soon. It's in a matter of a week and some change. Okay, this is coming up with the full moon. So, I really feel like, you know, if I were to put a title on this, masculine's dreams need a practical plan. They can't be dreaming about this anymore. They can't be living a lie anymore. They have to be real, and whatever that they're going on, that, you know, what's going on in their 3D life, they really need to assess. It's time to readdress what it is that they want and really go for it. And I really feel like it starts now up until the summer, right? That's what I have. Let's go ahead and see, what does Spirit want to say? What is the final guidance? I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear my stomach. I'm starving. Spirit, what is the guidance that you have for this collective? What does this collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Thank you. There's big happy changes. That's good. Anything else, Spirit, for this collective? Spirit says, ask your angels. So, you know, if you're watching this, do the prayer. Connect with your angels. Okay? Ask your angels, you know, your question about your person. Remain positive and communicate clearly. I really feel like this is your questions to the angels. Now, if you're in contact with your person, communicate clearly to your counterpart, okay? Let's see, is there a final message, Spirit? Final message. No. I see. Yes. You know, I really feel that there's going to be big happy changes. You just have to stay positive. Ask your angels if you need clarity. Communicate clearly your needs, wants, and desires. That's what I have. That's what I have, guys. So I really hope that that was helpful. I feel like I need to pull some final guidance messages here. Spirit, for the viewer that's watching this, what is the takeaway message? We know that big happy changes are coming and we need to remain positive, but what else can you offer to this collective? Thank you. Because this ain't gonna be until next video, okay? This is gonna happen between now and like 6 to 8 months, guys. Let's see. We have 3 pentacles. Work on it. Collaborate. Wow. To your higher self for a commitment. Work on a commitment. And really think about the past. If you have a hard time in making a decision, if you have options, make a choice. You can't be, you know, finicky about making a decision, right? Face your fears, face your shadows about your ego. You know, I feel like this is divine masculine. Masculine here is stuck between the karmic and the feminine, and they're sitting here trying to win at all costs, you know, but really they're hurting everyone. So again, they're thinking about themselves. This goes back to the inner child, okay? And it's about not having enough. This could be a lack of finances, maybe losing, you know, whatever the investments were. You know, I feel like this is also separation. It's been 5. There's a lot of 5s in here. 5 months, 5 years. Could be 5 days for somebody, okay? Take it as resonates, but you know, I really feel like you need to be clear with your intentions. What is it that you want? And stop overthinking. Stop analyzing the situation, or, you know, really thinking about what other people think about this connection. And hold yourself back from communicating quickly. Communicate clearly, but not quickly, right? Hold yourself back. And figure out, why are you suppressing your feelings? I feel like this is for my masculine collective. They need to figure out why are they holding their feelings when their feelings are there. If they truly love their divine feminines, why are they holding back? What is love to this person? Do they feel loved? Do they love themselves? There's no balance. I feel like this masculine feels underappreciated. This could be feminine energy also. Why does someone doesn't feel valued? And I really feel like it's time to shine. It's time to show the world the real you about this heartbreak and being in competition with other people. This is ego. Clearly, this is ego. You have to check your ego and get out of your head about not being happy. This takes work, guys, okay? I mean, this ain't no damn, you know, I don't know, guys, you know, I'm not like the typical tarot reader who's going to tell you, oh, yes, you know, somebody is thinking about you and love you. Okay, great. But are they going to do anything about it? Well, you know, you have to get to the real root, the real cause of the reasons why they're acting like this. It could take several karmic partners for them to get to the point where, oh, aha, I got it. Okay, this is why I keep attracting the same. And they don't understand why they keep attracting the same type of person over and over again. It's because universe realizes that you haven't learned the lesson. When is masculine going to wake up towards a spiritual connection with their feminine? Yeah, that's what I have for today, guys. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope to see you in the next channeling, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. All right, bye-bye.